Hello and welcome back to the Nihil channel. I hope you enjoyed the Kraken fight. It sure was a fight. I've heard from some of you that you do want to see how long it actually takes me to beat it for real. So here's your spin-off announcement. At some point, I don't know when, you'll get more episodes of attempting the Kraken. So I've got a save state made there, so I can just jump right back to that spot, and you'll see me keep trying. But anyway, Daniel is back.
What's up?
And we were just discussing that I don't know what to do. He's given me some hints that... Oh, well, battle time is what time it is, apparently. What do we got here? Okay. Interesting. So, I don't know where I'm going exactly. He's told me I need to go find a guy out here somewhere. So, I'm gonna go do that.
I would egress.
Okay, you are suddenly very loud.
Oh, really? I moved the mic a little closer because I felt like I was being quiet.
No, you were fine. You should move it back.
So, this battle, if you keep going to the left, you reach the entry to the Achilles fight. Like, you can't see it on screen.
Okay.
But, like, you'd cut over to another section, which is where that Achilles battle is. I don't think you accomplish anything by going there right now.
Okay, so I need to go to the right, maybe?
Yeah, I would egress and get back on the raft.
Okay. I'll just skip the enemy turns here.
Yeah, this is my biggest kind of negative about this game, is that this section is so random.
Or it's just not defined clearly where you need to go or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's making you do it. Okay, well...
I guess we're doing this battle next.
Maybe it'll play out differently than I remember.
And then if I have to redo this battle later, we'll just skip it later.
Oh, I finally get to be one of these things and not have to suffer by its cruel fate.
You don't like those?
No, I feel like they have kind of high defense. Maybe they don't, and it just felt like it, but...
I mean, what can I compare them to that I know? So he's got 18, and they have 25, so, I mean, they've got almost 10 more than that guy, so, yeah. Alright, I've not seen these yet.
Oh, they don't have double range?
I guess not.
These master mages will be fun.
No, for you.
I know, that's all I'm worried about.
I'm surprised the Soul Sowers can't walk on water.
I know. I'm wondering if the gargoyles can go over mountains and water.
If you're worried too, I did do item management off screen. I did remember to do that, so... We have new weapons and things. Everybody's up to date. I know who has the power ring now. Gave it to Slade.
Yeah, the comment section loves the power ring, so don't blow it.
I will attempt to not blow it. Peter was holding it, and he had it equipped, but I'm like, Peter does so much damage already, I don't think he needs more help. So I gave it to Slade, because Slade could use a little bit of a helping hand with that.
Yeah. You're so timid. Come at me.
I could say the same to you.
I can't. You've had the option to engage. I haven't gotten close enough yet.
I'm not going to put somebody up just to die.
Spoken like a true captain.
Let's see. I liked people talking about, too, that the Kraken fight is where most permadeath runs end. I'm like, yeah, I can very much see how that happens.
Someone also had the idea in the comments that in some battles you should play as the villains and see if you can beat the heroes.
Not for this playthrough, but I might do a whole, like, I would be willing, because it seems like playing as the villains is a very different, experience. I've thought about, doing another playthrough at some point where we swap out the hero, who plays the heroes, and then, it'll be funny that, like, as each person joins, you'll have to, like, work with what the last person left to you. I thought that could be a fun little thing to do.
Or maybe just like an extra episode. Like at the end, like a bonus episode where you get to take over, like, whichever your favorite villain is, get to be that villain for a battle or something.
That would work.
Not like multiple episodes or anything.
Yeah, you still might get a full Let's Play of that one day. Like, my top priority... I'll talk about my plans a little bit. My top priority is getting through every Shining game. First starting with the Force ones, obviously, and the ones that are canon to this whole thing. But eventually, I think it would be fun to play through every Shining game. After that, there's not a ton of Shining games, really. So there will be an after that, that I've got to start thinking about. I think I want to just get rid of this guy. Oh, darn. But it's kind of like, there's a lot of Fire Emblem channels and stuff, and they have a lot easier time because there's a bunch of ROM hacks and fan games. There's like 14, I think, Fire Emblems right now, or 16 of them. So there's always something for Fire Emblem channels to play. If you guys want the tactical stuff from Shining Force, there's not always going to be more new for me to jump into, really. So I'm going to have to get creative with it. Thanks, Kiwi. Really proving your worth there.
I'm surprised you hate him so much. I feel like a lot of people tend to find him a pretty key contributor early on.
I think
like
he's neat.
He ages out of it, but...
I think he's, like, cool, but, like, that's not enough right now. Like, I need somebody that can kind of contribute a little bit.
Yeah, he's been, like, trash for you. Normally he is a contributor.
Hmm.
And you grow out of him. You never grew into him.
No, I sure haven't. There we go. Slade is helping out. No, I think Kiwi just... I had a lot of bad luck with him, and then that made it really hard to level him. Because, like, if he can never get a kill... Well, my luck had to be paid back. But if Kiwi can't ever get a kill, then, like, he can't ever help me. Like, he can't ever grow.
No, I've never seen him so horrible as he has been in this run for you. Like, my first playthrough, I had him doing, like, 20 damage. Like, just awesome.
I can't even imagine that.
And then I promoted him and he was terrible. So I kind of screwed myself there. I should have left him not promoted. But...
Either that or you just have to grind him for a while, I guess, but... Neutrals told me he's bugged in some way, and that...
Ooh.
Goodness. Alright, I want you out of here. Okay. Yeah, these are going to be a problem.
I don't know, I think you're on a good pace.
It feels like that sometimes, but then if too many people get killed, you end up getting like 4 or 5 turns in a row, and then that, if you can just focus one person.
I've grown kind of fond of playing with my food, so like I circle you and like take out the only people of value that you have at the moment.
That's
then
good.
then you have to come at me with like Luke and May. Sort of my strategy, but like I said, I'm pretty sure you've got this one in the bag.
We shall see. Jaha's finally catching up a little bit. I'm appreciating that.
Jaha actually tends to be pretty good too, but he has a pretty slow start, in my opinion. Oh, me again.
Yep. Are you afraid of Geralt?
More so than some of the other people you have left.
I mean, Kiwi's really
Kiwi's
scary.
hard because it takes a while to get rid of him. Like, he's not doing anything for you, but he takes a while to get rid of.
Yeah.
See? Geralt's my favorite character in this one.
Oh, really?
I think so. Well, sort of. Yes and no. There's some cool characters later on, but we won't talk about those.
Well, I've gotten some requests. I know at some point I have to make a choice between a couple of characters, and I have seen the comments of people requesting Karna be chosen.
Oh yeah, you gotta do Karna. Sorry. Karna and Sheila.
Yeah, both of them have been requested, so I don't want to make everybody the same class. Like, there was a request to run 3 Master Monks, and... Thanks, Bowie. Oh, there we go. Okay, you've redeemed yourself. I don't know that I want to run 3 of the same class, but, like, not sure yet. They do seem to be really popular characters, and I do like to listen to you guys. Also, Luke is kind of being worth something a little bit now. That's making me happy. Oof. I guess I should be impressed that Kiwi's level 10 and can still take a hit, even.
Yeah.
I shouldn't complain.
This guy is just way out there.
Yeah, that's a little bit odd.
The battle's gonna be over before I get him over to be useful.
I think so. I'm debating how I want to handle this. What is Bowie at? Not good.
Have you seen any of the trailers for Triangle Strategy?
Yes. I've not been sold, but I'm not, like, opposed to it either. The
Really?
name seems really odd. Like, it makes me feel like story is not going to be a focus, really, when that's the name of your game. But, I don't know.
Well,
I know
don't think so.
You've played the demo. What did you think?
The story is definitely the thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right,
Well, based on the first 3 hours, they set up a whole crap load of story.
okay. Maybe I do need to give it a shot, then.
Yeah, it's on. The demo is a lot of fun.
And I mean, the demo's free, so it's not like I could try it, and it's not like I lose anything.
Exactly. It feels like a nice mix of like Fire Emblem and Shining Force. Probably more Fire Emblem, honestly. But
Okay. That was a hard hit from me. I was not expecting her to hit that hard.
She can be good. But so triangle strategy is sort of about three different nations sort of having issue with each other. And so sort of the gimmick of it is that you can choose different like moral paths to go down.
Okay.
Like you can make moral decisions, like decisions to like protect your like country, and like how you make your decisions, like you get sort of like decision points, and how you choose decides like what characters you interact with and will want to join you.
Okay.
And then when it comes to making like big decisions, like should we go left or right, like your team gets to cast their own votes, and you can try to persuade them to go the route you want to go.
Interesting.
But if you're not able to convince them, you end up going the other way. So it'll like sort of tell you like this character is really inflexible. It's not worth like pursuing them. Like trying to sway them. So you like focus your efforts elsewhere to sway other.
That sounds interesting.
It's really cool. I was sold on just the gameplay of it, but then like that aspect really intrigues me.
Oop, that's me.
So if you have any interest in triangle strategy, like leave a comment and let us know if you're excited about it, if you picked it up and are playing it now, because it comes out Friday.
I see. Friday when we're recording this. Well, it'll go up on a Wednesday. I think this should go up on a Wednesday, so it actually might come out in 2 days when you guys are seeing this.
Yeah, I would think so.
I'm just happy that this genre is kind of having a return. That Nintendo Direct the other day, I was so happy with that whole Direct. Like, it was just tons of tactical RPG things. So I know there are some people that were like, that was the worst Direct ever, and I'm like...
How?
I get why you feel that, because it was all RPG stuff, and if that's not
fair.
your cup of tea, then I get why you're not into it. It was that and Splatoon, but for me, it was this is the most I've been sold on a lot of things.
I know, like as far as our podcast is concerned, we just got like at least another season or two guaranteed of content.
Yep.
We're talking about, so from that perspective, it was a pretty good day.
Yes, it was. I was also really happy. I've already forgotten. You were controlling my people a lot this time. I was really happy for... I forget what the name of the game is, or the series. It was like some mech game. And I'm around on like different subreddits and things, and one of the ones I'm around on is like tactical strategy RPGs or whatever. And I had seen people like the week before talking about how that series is dead and it's never going to get another entry. So I was like, oh, it's good for those people that were convinced their favorite series was dead, that they're getting a new entry as a surprise all of a sudden. Or not new entry, but, you know, remake of one of the older ones. Does D-Soul work in this game?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to... It'd be good if I could get rid of that gargoyle with D-Soul, but I don't know if I trust it that much, and I'd rather do something than nothing. Have him help out with that, I think. I don't remember how much Bowie did. Okay, let's do that, I guess. There we go. I still think the hardest part of making this PvP is definitely the not being sure who's going to move next.
Yeah.
It's all just me approximating. We're getting close to promotion time for some people if I'm going to do it at 20. But I don't know that I'm going to do it at 20. I'm kind of listening to you guys on what makes sense.
Other than Kiwi, I don't remember a huge amount of drop-off for people starting to suck after promotion until you grind them back up.
There's your big Blaze 2. That I know you were looking forward to.
Christmas comes once a year, Chris.
Unless you do Christmas in July as well.
That's true.
Ooh, 2 whole experience points for him that time.
It's pretty good.
Geralt's getting nothing from those guys. Bowie's gonna go take a break. Ooh, attack 2. And he's already been doing good.
Have you realized what my plan is?
No.
No?
Should I have?
Maybe. Just note who you have left and note who I haven't tried to defeat at all.
Luke?
I'm trying to leave you with Luke and Kiwi and Bowie.
I see. Don't think you're going to be successful in that this time.
I don't think so either, because you grinded pretty good, but...
I mean, I had to for the Kraken, and since y'all want to see me actually fight the thing, I'm going to have to do it a lot more.
We can do a couple of seasons of Kraken fights.
Don't want to do it that long, but... we'll do it some. Until it is done. Alright.
When you hit 500 subscribers or whatever number seems appropriate, you can do an 8-hour Kraken stream.
Oh my gosh, that sounds awful.
Kraken fights for charity.
Speaking of which, I am partnering with Tisbor, the artist that has done a lot of artwork for this channel that I've shown off, and just an all-around great guy, and I think it should be up by now. I've got a fundraiser that he's running that I'm just trying to help raise awareness for. So you can get some really cool stuff from that. I show it off in the video, but he set up a web store to sell some of his art, and it'll be small in my little window, but you can get this cool book that has my hair on it. Yeah, you can get this cool book. So definitely make sure you do that if that's something you're interested in. If you want more details, just go watch my video on that. I will, I never used that function. I'll link it in the iCard thing over there. So it should pop up on your screen while I'm talking about it. I totally forget that that little iCard thing is a thing. Hey. There we go. Alright, so I guess I'll go see what you were talking about before. So I can go over here to this thing. Who said that? Wow, what a huge guy. I don't even know what voice to give that thing. Leave here, I'll attack you if you don't.
I think it's like a Schwarzenegger sort of voice.
Attack us? Bowie, let's get out of here. We don't want to fight him. Okay, hurry. Okay, so we can't do that yet. Is there anything else over here for us to do?
No.
Okay. You're pretty confident on that, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This looks like a thing.
Someday.
Someday.
But you have to beat that castle battle first.
Okay. Well, let's come back. Alright, our raft is back. Let's go res everybody real quick. And then we'll take the raft. This is just part of it, I guess, just wandering around. What?
Sorry to interrupt. Go left. Hop your raft and go to that mountain.
The cave there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, did the whole thing without crashing into other stuff. Okay. I'm Passeron of Ribble. I'm studying the ancient petroglyphs. Rode told me about a family who has an ancient tomb in Parmesia. According to my studies, his house should be around here somewhere. Or maybe it's to the east. Okay, so that's all he... Yeah, okay, that's all he says. So I need to go to the east, maybe? Or do I need to go back and check in with Rode?
I would check with Rode.
Okay. So if this is wrong, y'all blame Daniel.
Yes. Feel free to blame me. This is the one part of the game that I get super mixed up because of how like disjointed it is and how you can do some things before you run into the story again.
Okay, he still says don't bother me.
So there's a town with a tree in it.
Oh, another battle. Okay, I guess we're doing this battle. What all do we have? Zombies. Evil Cloud. Okay.
There's another mountain entrance, cave entrance over there. So.
Okay. I'm debating. Is this should I let this fight play out, or should I just skip through it for
I'd let this one play through.
Okay, we'll do that.
This will just be a less eventful episode.
All right. For you guys to, you'll only see each battle once. So, like, if I know you can trigger some battles more than once, but if we end up doing that, we'll just run them all into our heroes, and it'll be some free grinding or something, and we'll fly through it. Because that's definitely not very compelling.
I think part of the Shining Force 2 experience is like the jankness of this specific part of the game.
It's just a part of it.
Yeah.
I get that. There are some games that you just haven't fully experienced if it's not a little bit janky.
Yeah. And I think that especially nowadays where gamers come to the open world and like, oh yeah, you can go explore stuff. Whereas, like, yes, you can go explore things in this, but there's not that much to see. It's just if you're stumbling on plot point C instead of plot point A.
To be fair, that's actually how I feel about a lot of open world games, that there's not a whole lot to see past a certain point.
Yeah, that's definitely my issue with like RPG open world things.
I liked the story a lot, but it was a big problem I had with Dynasty Warriors 9. That open world was just so empty. And there's also stuff like Ubisoft games that I'm like, there's so many small things to find that are inconsequential, it ends up feeling a little bit empty to me sometimes too.
Yep.
Just because you've seen all there is to see decently quickly, and I still enjoy those games sometimes. But
And I think that with RPGs, like not in all cases obviously, but in a fair amount of cases, the story is the thing. Because the mechanics are pretty familiar. So, like, tossing that into the open world doesn't work, because you're kind of taking away the interesting part of it. Again, there's a billion examples for and against that, but...
yeah. Did you scoot close to the mic again?
Nope.
Oh, you sound a little bit louder.
I'll move it away.
Let's click that again. There we go. Kind of surprised the evil clouds made a return. Yeah, like, I was like, he's not, like, a relevant enemy still. I feel like I was maybe supposed to do this before I did all the other things we've been doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can do it in any order you wish, which is why I get confused.
Yeah, there's definitely a right answer, though.
Oh, absolutely. Like, the game does continue, but...
Oh, I don't just mean in that. I mean in, like, the experience you're getting and the difficulty. Like, that Kraken fight is super difficult, and having the levels that I would have gotten from this would have been really handy. Because these guys are all older enemies, like... Not the golems, but the evil clouds. And the death archers. Yeah, like, he does, like, nothing to Bowie at this point.
Yeah, it's tough to... Also, the maps are huge.
Yep, and it's a lot of desert, for some reason.
A lot of blank space. Like, this evil cloud is so far away from anything that's happening.
We shall meet one day.
We'll have to. Or you'll just get to the cave entrance and it won't matter.
the staff that Kaizen has now, the staff, looks really weird. It's like just a little metal baton.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm critting a lot, but I would be with crits, I'm one-shotting these guys.
Even Luke's doing good.
He was doing okay before.
Yeah, as long as you keep up with the swords, he's not miserable, but for what you need for the Kraken fight, it feels like a massive...
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely was not Kraken worthy.
No. And he's a big... Like, that type of character would be super useful in that fight.
Yes.
So they were like, here's that type of character, sorry they suck.
Yeah, it does kind of feel that way. But you get Peter, too, to make up for it. Maybe, they took some of the power that Luke was supposed to have and put it into Peter.
Yeah, Peter's awesome.
He does seem very, very good.
He looks way better after his promotion, too.
I have seen that.
Like the weird, like, pincushion hat and stuff. It's kind of strange.
I don't know, to me he just kind of seems like a children's, like, storybook character.
Yeah.
But that's perfect for, like, a little magical bird. Very little, apparently. Looking at the trailer for the mobile game that we have, when he's, like, in the lineup with other characters, I did not think Peter was, like, that small.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to avoid poison. Because I thought I remembered they could do that. Do I have detox yet? Yes, I do. Okay. Then that's not the worst thing ever. I'm just trying to avoid having to go back to that town for any reason. So I'm trying real hard not to lose people. Oh hey, he actually leveled off this. And of course she cannot reach. There we go, no more poison. I wonder how much he hits. Oh, okay. That was a crit. I was like, oh my gosh, he still hits 10?
No, this is a sad state of affairs for this squad.
I mean, we face the Kraken now, like, wait, just a second. Like, look at this guy's butt. Like, they spent so much effort modeling that. That's just funny to me. Okay, now you can attack.
Certainly well worth the effort.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do at work today, honey? Oh, you know, I modeled the butt cheeks on a golem. The things you do as a
game design.
Yeah, the things you do as a game dev. Oh, he actually does too. I'm so proud.
Your boy is growing up.
Yes, he is. That evil cloud ran so far, and he's gonna die to Luke.
I know.
Alright, now I can fix what you're trying to do to me here.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just waiting for it to be over.
Peter will help that along. Let's see, how much does he do to Luke? Okay, I mean, it's not the worst, but not the best either. And there we go. I'm gonna try to keep healing just so Sarah stays up with everybody else. Lots of just turn passing. Alright, if you got 2 crits and 2 doubles, or whatever, I would scream.
Oh, damn.
It's probably for the best. I'm surprised Peter gets so much experience. You know, I'm gonna try Diesel.
Do golems have souls?
Guess not. I don't know. So let me know in the comments if Diesel works like in Shining Force 1. It was like it's more effective against like dragons and chimeras, I think. But I'm like, in this game, is there something like that?
That I don't know. I've never really liked that.
Who is it? Petro? Well, who are you? Petro, is he back? Petro, the sky orb is our treasure. Give it back. Say something, Petro. I'm sorry, old man. I don't know who you are. Oh, you're not Petro. Who are you? Well, bye. That's funny. He actually has dialogue for that. Ancient stone? Yes, my family had it for a long time, but it was stolen. His brother, my grandson, took the stone, the sky orb, when he left. I think he went to Grand's Island to operate an ancient vehicle. I've lost my purpose to live. You're just gonna walk off? Okay. He spent all his spare time studying the sky orb. It is quite old. He deduced that our ancestors could fly. The last known location of the Nazca ship was Grand's. Okay. What is this, though? Oh, steel sword, okay. Well, we already had one of those. So we'll hang on to that and sell it later. I also discovered how to use the ancient tunnels, but most of them are useless except for the one to Gran's. To Gran's? Can we get to Gran's Island through it? Yes, do you want to go there? Really? You'll go to Gran's with me. Let's go now. Bowie decides to go with him. All I want is the sky orb. Just help me get that, and then you can leave. Okay, I'm gonna just investigate here. Nothing? Okay. Yeah, nothing. Alright. So I've got Old Man following me. Where do I take him?
Take him back to the other tunnel, or the other cave.
The one that had the guy looking for road?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I left the raft around here. Yep. That way Old Man doesn't have to walk.
That's ageism.
It's nice to not make somebody walk.
I'm totally kidding.
I know. It's my job. Rochambeau. I'm pretty sure that's Japanese for, like, rock, paper, scissors. Okay, you go first. I love how goofy these games are. This is the ancient hall that leads to the ancient tunnel. Oh, there's enemies. There are more monsters here. Bowie, take them out. I'm afraid we will have to do that, though, next time. It was a pretty chaotic episode with lots of spinning our tires, but like Daniel said, that's just part of this game. So thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you come back. Don't forget to check out that fundraiser right after this video. I'll probably put it at the end as well. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Daniel, for coming on, and I will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Time don't feel so linear, with heartbreak so familiar. We all know what's insane, so why not break the chain, break the chain, break the chain, break the chain.